our eardrums out.
Doom, you got 2 tonight. I'm doing 2 of yours. I'll do yours first since you're here. Once I get everything started up, I gotta get my stream info out. Boop! There we go. Alright, that should be everybody. It looks like it's going good. Can you hear me on the thing?
Yes,
Okay.
yes I can.
Cool.
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, I'm just fine.
You're extremely fine.
There we go. Hello, everybody, which is Doom.
Hey.
Welcome to the second stream of the month, the request stream. I have to put my noise brush away. I wasn't doing anything weird before this, she says winkingly. Tonight, we are gonna start with Doom, because Doom is here, as you can see, and he's got 2. Looks like I'm drawing a bear again. When did I get all these furries?
It's a single bear.
It's a single bear.
Also, I'm not sure what the sound alerts thing...
Oh,
so,
well.
I know what the sound alerts thing is. I just don't know what it tried to say. Because, as you can see, the chat bot auto-removed its message.
Oh no.
So I don't know what its message actually was, because I can set it to not block things above a certain length. And I don't know what the length was. So I just kind of freeballed it, and next time we start a stream, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Because it's automated shit, and some of the automated stuff we're not playing with some of the other automated things.
None of us have any idea what we're doing. Yay!
Pretty much.
You know, I meant this weekend to work on... I'm going to make a charm with my info on it, and I just ended up drawing memes.
Mm-hmm. Because memes.
It's not like I have a shit ton of commissions. I got a startup again on Monday.
Woo!
I got 2 out of the way, so I'm down to like 6 again. But 2 of them are big. Should draw him like a Care Bear. You okay?
No, that was extremely loud, and I don't know how to set that much, much quieter.
If you set any of the alert things loud, I'm going to squeak.
I'm sure you are. Ah, there we go. Browser volume. Yeah, let's turn that down to normal people levels and not 100%.
Did you say you added some plugins already up?
I am working on it currently.
Okay.
I added in, there's a bunch of chat commands.
Yeah.
That are now added.
What are the chat commands?
There's actually a command for that. If you do exclamation commands, we now have commands.
Let me see.
Well, okay. So if somebody does say...
It doesn't work.
What do you mean?
Because I wrote it.
Anyways. I realized that wouldn't work because I'm not actually on Twitch. I'm on the dashboard.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get messages. But
Had
anyways,
empty time.
That's supposed to send a message. Is you say thing in chats. Assuming I did typing correctly, which I'm pretty sure I did. But there should be stuff like lurk. And it'll do that.
Yay!
See? Okay, so they are there. As far as I can tell. So yeah, it's supposed to, if you are not sure, you can just do exclamation commands, and it will tell you all of the commands that we now have, thanks to our chatbot.
Needs a bottle.
Hey. Well, when I get the sound alert set up, that's going to be the ability to bother.
Please don't scare me.
I've turned the volume down significantly.
I will squeak on stream and then everyone will be laughing at me. Very easily startled wife who plays horror video games all the damn time.
Okay, that apparently did not save the settings. Oh wait, it did save the settings. So why are you still so loud?
Maybe it's just your computer.
Well, I turned the volume down. Turn it to 10, I guess.
Should draw him as Winnie the Pooh. That Winnie the Pooh meme where it's Pooh like sitting on the chair, looking all dapper ways.
Oh yeah, the one with the little hat.
Yeah.
Wow, that did not. Why? How freaking quiet do I have to make this thing to not detonate everyone's eardrums? Or is it just the sound in the search thing is always going to be
It might be that.
God, I would hate that. Well, I set it down to 5%, and it affected it none. So yes, I think it's just the search thing is just astronomically loud at all times. Why? That doesn't allow me to figure out how loud I want the alert sound to be. That is
because they hate you.
Why do you even have a volume setting if it doesn't do anything?
Paul has so much trouble with technology sometimes.
I have trouble with sound, specifically sound, because I have sensitive ears, and so dealing with a lot of this bullshit when all these sound people are like, hey, what if the only sound we have is at maximum volume and we have no way to fix it for you? Ha ha ha, fuck you. It's like, wow, I hate your existence.
Half the time I turn the sound on my video games off unless it's important.
Okay.
I've been playing Genshin for years. The sound was turned off around the first fucking week.
See, that's something I don't get. Oh, you motherfuckers. It's because there's 2 settings.
Ah.
I'm gonna stab one of these people.
Don't stab anyone, sweetie
You
pie.
guys are gonna see me in jail one day because there's gonna be some sound design asshole who's like, yeah, we've got 3 different volume bars and you gotta figure out which one affects things. And I'm gonna beat them to death with their keyboard.
I'm gonna be in jail for killing him.
That's fair.
This is gonna get cited on some kind of future like thing if you get murdered.
Probably.
Like all of those fucking like weird things that happen on the internet shows I watch.
Yeah. You do watch a lot of weird things. They're gonna be
Rude.
suspicious.
I love Wang. He's fun.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah. Dude, I'll push Wang though. Like he's one of my favorite YouTubers.
I love Wang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, he's fun. Okay. Now I can listen to sound effects and not get just detonated. Fantastic.
I think his YouTube channel's just called Wang. It's appropriate though. I still want the thing where someone can pet me, but I don't think I have the right thing for it.
That is not a chocobo, that's just a duck sound, damn it. What? Yeah, that exact sound effect,
Yeah.
actually.
I heard it through your headphones.
Oh. Rude.
What should be in his other science hand? What's another science thing besides a beaker?
A notepad, like a clipboard.
No, it needs to be scary science.
Oh. We've already got the beaker. That's all we need, a science scary thing. What else would he have? He's got the beaker.
I don't know, you're the science man.
I know, I'm thinking. Cause like all the things.
She blinded me with science.
He's not gonna have like a freaking Tesla coil in his hand. That has nothing to do with science.
I mean, he is a bear.
True. That would make him extra fluffy. I mean, like, it should be like a beaker and like, I don't know, like a pipette or something. Honestly, I still think it should be a clipboard in the other hand, because there's nothing scarier than weird data.
Okay, sweetie pie. I can do better than that. I need to stop doing better than that on these streams, though. I'm putting too much effort in, it's taking too long.
That was a chocobo samba. Hard.
I want the anime, like, wow noise.
I'll look for that.
Chat, what's some dumb fucking sound effects y'all would want to throw at us? Ooh, 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 the Metal Gear Solid noise when the exclamation point comes up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that sound.
I personally react really, like, just naturally to any sounds from Silent Hill. They just trigger something in me. Paul, we need the Titus laugh. No, I do that at him. Ha 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 ha. Whenever he does something he thinks is funny.
Well, in theory, somebody can now you've added the okay, see,
Booba jiggle noise. I need to give him a name tag. What should his name tag say?
Barely a barely scientist.
No. People.
Yeah.
What I'd really like is like the oh no from Kid Paint. Kid Pix. I was tempted to put that in to make it a noise every time I pressed undo, but y'all would die.
Oh, okay. Why does that matter? This should be tied in third different thing. Okay. Gotcha. So
I'm just gonna put another fucking vial in his other hand. But if we put in the oh no, would people even know what that is? I wonder.
hey.
So many people are babies.
Okay, so we'll be able to set up the bit alerts tomorrow.
Yay!
'Cause
Oh, I don't get any.
Well, no, it's something that has to be added to OBS.
Ah.
It's a browser extension that'll need to be added. But I'll set up a bunch of the sound effects right now, because I can get all that stuff set up ahead of time. So you said you wanted metal here.
I want the anime. Wow.
Yeah. So.
Just scare the shit at me while I draw.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we'll add that one. You wanted the...
That one,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I got you, bro. I'm good at finding this shit. I know one that you'll want.
Do they have the oh no? Oh, they do have the Titus laugh. There you go.
Yeah, I know you'll want it. I'm gonna add it. What, that's Knuckles? Oh no?
No, the Kid Pix oh no.
Oh.
Though I don't know if they'd have it. No, that's the Knuckles one.
They do have the oh no though. I'm gonna go with that one.
I like the Kid Pix oh no. Oh no. Wonk.
Let's see what Kid Pix.
Oh well.
Was it just Kid Pix one word?
Kid Pix with a X.
Actually yes.
There you go. Yay! I like that one.
So we'll add that one. They also have the.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Okay.
Wah!
Yeah, so we got both of those added.
Hell yeah! Oh, I want those now.
we would have to turn off your OBS and turn it back on again.
Boo. Would it be quick? Would it like already be on there if I did? Or would you have to like go in and do it?
We'd have to go in and do it
Well, I'm not
because
gonna
like
go
I would
in and
have
do it
to I would have to log you into actually it wouldn't be terribly difficult to do. I don't even know you'd have to stop the stream.
Would it be like in a thing you gotta log into?
Let me type it on the web browser. You can. Oh wait, I was gonna say no. Pull up. You actually have to use on Chrome and go to our. Have I pulled it up on there? It would be Cream and Sugar, and then you should see one that says like Dashboard. Okay, just click that one, and then click the little circle on the top right, and then click Creator Dashboard. That one. And then in there, if you scroll down, extensions. You had it. There you go. And on there, click My Extensions. It's on top. And then Sound Alerts. Do the little gear symbol for that one. And then Open Dashboard. May need you to log in. You probably don't need to. Click OK. Kill that. And then click My Alerts. And then scroll down.
Can I select all?
Pardon. Click library? Where is it that I select from? There's a thing in there. No. Settings? Maybe? Where's the thing? And go to the top again. Sorry. And setup. That's him.
Okay.
Okay, click I use OBS. And then click okay, so click copy and paste method and click copy and then go to OBS and then do a new source.
Oh.
Click new source and then do browser. And then name it, I guess, just Sound Alerts. And then OK. And then put it in for the URL. Once it lets you.
Yeah.
Go away bug.
Okay.
And then set it to wherever you want the alerts to, like, show the you can shape the box to wherever you want it to be.
I guess over here.
Okay. And then click back to the page you were on, the web browser page. Sorry. And okay. We've already done the extensions. Scroll down. Select as overlay because that's what we have it set for. And yeah, just click that, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
And
I noticed with the sounds though.
yes. Well, it's under My Alerts.
Yeah. They're not selected.
Set that volume down, if
Yeah.
you please. Okay.
There we go. And then I guess just.
Oh no, that's the. Okay, well that's you set the volume, which is the main thing. Click unselect all because we just want to test one of them. So just pick one. Just click the circle like you did. And then do... is there a way to test it?
I saw a test thing.
Select, everyone can play it. Okay. So, let me check.
Good thing I don't have a large audience. They'd probably be annoyed.
There we go. And that should play it, I think.
I didn't hear it.
Well, it,
Do I not hear it on my end?
well, you may not.
Oh, boo.
That would be weird if you didn't know. It should have played it on your end. You didn't hear it?
No.
Sorry guys, doing some...
Oh, I saw it up here on there.
Did you hear that one? Okay, well, we'll
Then
fiddle
again,
with this
my
later.
my headphones might not be hooked to it. Did you hear it on there?
No.
Oh, well.
But I was muted.
Yet another stream. We are incredibly unprofessional.
Yeah, well.
But y'all knew that.
Nah, we'll fix it later. Because I didn't hear any sound.
Oh well.
Okay, well, we'll,
I was about to say, you sure it's not like a, instead of a web page, it's not like a source for sound? Like an audio source?
No, because
Okay.
it should have been a browser. I mean, the other way to do it would have been to click and drag it to your OBS setup directly. But,
we put in the effort.
Yeah, we'll fiddle with it later. We will fiddle
I put in a token effort, that's about all I'm willing to do.
Yeah, we'll just fiddle with it later. So, in theory, those should now be able to play sound effects at us. And we'll get that working tomorrow. But we got the chatbot at least up and running, given that it was bitchy about something else earlier. And yeah, okay. Well, I wonder if I need to mod soundless, maybe. I didn't say anything about that, but just in case. Probably nothing, but yeah, we'll fiddle with it later. But anyways, so in theory, they'll be able to start playing sounds at us, and we'll get that figured out. Because of course, they have 2 or 3 different volume settings, all of which are different and ignore each other, because that's good programming. I struggle sometimes, I do. Where's my microphone shade here? Sir, you were supposed to be facing me so they can hear. Hi, Minty.
Hi, Minty! You missed our lovely failed tech support.
Yeah, we were trying to get the sound alerts up and running. But we don't know what we're doing. For some reason, they don't seem like they're working, so there.
I like the undo oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
There we can also set them up, because like you can set up for bits or for channel points, so I can set up both.
I think the wow should be channel points. Or bits. I got that backwards.
I can do both.
Well, I wouldn't want people to not be able to do it otherwise, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I can do the same sound effect can either be redeemed with bits or channel points, so that they can wow at you. It also has a delay so that they can't just like slam you with the same sound effect over and over and over again.
So maybe it's not just us.
Okay, well. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but...
I'm sure I did something.
Especially since I didn't have it going when I started the stream.
But it's fine.
We'll live.
Yep. I'll die, but you'll live.
Don't die. Don't be mad.
Nope, I'll perish. I have failed my wife. I'm going to commit Sudoku. I'm a failure to the household. Need people to use the sound alert thing on the actual app.
Too bad.
I don't know how to do that. We have OBS.
I don't care.
Well, it did say that, like, you can have it as, like, it said it worked for the app and the overlay and everything else, so it should just be, like, anybody can be able to click a symbol and add sound effects. But it's pretty well integrated into Twitch at this point, which I don't really know why they don't just have it as fully integrated into Twitch.
Because I hate you specifically.
Of course, but, like, it just seems lazy not to.
A really dramatic lighting bear.
Woo! Character not unlocked.
Legit.
But, yeah, I saw that you could do the channel points, which is pretty nice. So some of the things we'll set up to do were both channel points and for bits, because that'll be fun. By the way, since you're logged in as me, any redeems that you want to do are free, including the Titus laugh. See. Mad science. What is he?
I'm an angry scientist. I don't know if you ever watched that show. Probably not. You didn't like people.
He is, in fact, a mad engineer.
Hello, Coco.
Hello, Moto. How's it go?
Doom gets first for everything because he was here.
Coriander missed having his stuff drawn where he was getting bullied in 3D yesterday.
That was funny.
How have you been, Kokoro? We haven't seen you in a bit.
Last time he was punched by 2 separate versions of the same woman.
Yeah, well, that happens.
I think on Tuesday we should go to the Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, see if they're open. You can never tell these days because Spirit Halloween just kind of shows up like a hermit crab in buildings.
There's a Spirit Halloween thing within Sorry We're Open.
It just moves.
And it talks about the fact that it comes to your corpse.
Yeah. Necromancer hermit crab. You have an artsy. What's an artsy?
I felt like I've heard that.
Oh, Pixel is dress shopping.
Ooh.
Oh, artsy is a person visiting you. Artsy Faye.
Oh, yeah. So that's where I heard that name.
I was like,
me unable to remember anybody.
I'm like, artsy, is that a new website? Is there another new social media website?
I'm surprised there's not an art website called Artsy, honestly.
Right? What did Minty just send me? She just sent me an MP4. Now I'm concerned. Oh. Oh, she has a little... A little PNG tuber.
You know, Minty, I would have just made it a PNG tuber for you.
No one heard that.
I heard it.
People have... Oh, you turned... Oh, it was a... That was a voice changer added on too. Voice changers are a lot of fun.
No, y'all gotta hear my shitty real voice. I was thinking sometime with since I have enough to live on my own now, and my face being on the internet won't really affect my jobs as much. I was thinking of maybe doing a face reveal when I reach something, but I'm not sure what. Because now that I'm fully funded through art, I can be a little more open about myself online. Because I'm not applying for jobs.
Artsy Faye, cat girl assigned cheese at birth.
Plop.
But yes, absolutely, dress with person. Wait, let me try that again. Absolutely, dress with pockets. Yes, good.
Most of my dresses have pockets.
Yes, because you usually go, look, it has pockets.
It has pocket dimensions.
Be fair, pockets. Wow, today's been a good day. A long black maxi dress with pockets.
Ooh, maxi dresses. Those are hard for me to find because I'm so tall. Maxi dresses are just normal dress length.
Oh, your wedding dress had pockets. Aren't you fancy?
I didn't have one.
Hey, we were barely able to get rid of the priest. Yeah, we just had a simple thing. We were fine. We didn't really have a particular want for that, so...
Alright, I'll put in some texts.
2 plus 2 does equal honey!
Ooh! There's a person on both Twitter and Tumblr that I follow, Witch Vamp, that does a lot of skirts. And they have like maxi skirts too. There's one with eyeballs and one with spider lilies I really want, but I don't need any more skirts. I have skirts.
She may be doing something with Luis.
Oh yeah, she has a tablet. That tablet is actually the tablet I had before this tablet. Are they drawing right now?
I don't know.
Everyone leaves my stream to go check.
They had the like a rewards thing where they hit a certain point to do like a thing with Luis. Probably.
Yeah.
She's still dress shopping. Are you saying that Pixel is being girly while unsupervised?
Alright, we need a creature.
Oh, Kokoro's here.
We did sexy Kokoro before.
Saka Bam Bam Fist.
Yeah! Saka Bam Bam Fisk.
The fish that really rules. Hey.
That's just a goldfish.
She had me draw one and I made a circle, and then she drew one with a chin.
Yeah, that was funny. Sucka sucka bam bam fish 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 says sucka sucka bam bam fish 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 sucka sucka bam bam fish 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 says sucka sucka bam 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 fish fish.
Hey.
Hello!
Hello, Artsy.
We hear you're shopping.
No, Artsy is with Kokoro.
Oh, never mind.
Pixel is shopping.
Pixel shopping.
Yes. Pixel is left unsupervised and has become girly.
There you go. Sucka bam boss fish.
Hey.
I don't keep track of names. You're all the same person to me. Alright, now let's do Doom's 20.
Twitch has decided not to work on your laptop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Twitch is really wonky about like certain types of graphic cards and stuff, I noticed. What is it?
Saving a fish from drowning.
You are, in fact, the only cheese cat to our knowledge. You know what you should have? You should have Doom holding the Power Wash Simulator wand.
That is it, isn't it?
No, it's just a garden hose.
Oh.
You should have him holding the little Power Wash Simulator wand.
I thought that's what it was.
Doom inflicting support on whoever he shows up to.
That wouldn't help the fish breathe at all.
This is fine.
Man, fish jokes always get me.
They do.
Oh my god. Oh no, I didn't get a drink. I forgot.
Are you thirsty? Okay, I get you a
Paula,
drink.
can you give me a drink, please?
I can go get you a drink.
Now, minion. Don't hit me. Ah, my titty! You hit me in the titty.
I did.
This is domestic violence.
You can see your way into that joke.
Shut up.
You want that?
Yes, please. Actually, I have one in the fridge. Why don't you just grab me that one? Fish jokes always get me. That's true, it was a free bother spouse. See, Doom says they can't stop laughing at it either.
Exactly.
Let me get the, thank you, honey. What is it? Power Wash, yeah.
They also did not like the change from
Oh, this
Twitter.
is Wild Cherry, I didn't even know.
They also did not like the change from Twitter to X, so they did a little a little video clip of them
Yeah.
hosing the X off.
Oop.
Well, no, you didn't.
I did. Oops.
It's the fish that really rules.
I fucked everything up. There we go.
Well, it's all on fire
All I
now.
wanted to do was turn it down a little. It was like, yo, you want to go to the next? Like, no, I just want it a little quieter in my ear holes.
All I want to do
Let's see, Power Wash.
is try it over you. Is it Power Wash?
Gun? Power was gun.
Sure.
Simulator gun.
Is it Power Wash Simulator? Or... Yeah. Power Wash Simulator.
I don't want actual power wash things.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
It's so puny.
Yeah, because you put wands on it.
It's so puny.
Yeah. You put a thing on it.
It's like a little Coke can dick.
Mm-hmm. Because you put things on it.
I like those.
You do have a preference for drawing them.
No, now I'm doing like stupid long ones because Thin Man. My preferences change with whoever the fuck I like as a character at the moment. Yeah! See, I thought that was a really cool idea and then no one liked it.
It was super snaky.
I was like, oh man, everyone is like talking about how Spider-Gwen is trans, at least symbolically, if not literally. Her design kinda can emulate the trans flag. So I am going to do that so people who like her can put it up in their rooms and stuff. And when their parents are like, what's that? They'll be like, oh, I just really like the Spider movie.
It's a Spider Queen.
I thought it was a really cool idea.
It is.
And I don't know if people just didn't get it or didn't care, or it's like an over, done thing, but... Should the fish be me?
The fish can be Sucker Bamboo.
Doom's like, I keep artists alive. Sprays money in mouth.
Yeah, you can have the water be bits.
I like this because fish. Oh yeah, I love Spider-Gwen. She's my girl. I had her like first edition comic too. I don't think I have it anymore, but I got it when it first came out because I saw it on the shelf and was like, that looks nice.
Hey.
That is a cool outfit.
Because pretty lady.
Yeah.
My wife, well-known simp for pretty ladies.
I am.
It's kind of in your, like, job description.
It is.
Oh, good. Cedric liked the eagle drawing you did yesterday.
Yay! That one was silly.
I mean, Scrubs
Cedric is interesting because I don't have any direct interaction with him, but y'all do, so I've drawn him more times than I've met him.
That's true, actually.
I think that's kind of funny. It's like art osmosis.
He's been in here a couple times, and it's usually like, haha, I've escaped the Melissa Horny jail, and everyone's like shoving him back into it like it's a locker.
Y'all all need to subscribe to Melissa's subathon thing, because if she reads a certain thing, I do another calendar.
Woo! Pinups!
More pinups. More money for Melle-d.
Hey. Life gets to live happily. Y'all get more pinups. Everybody content. Chorus and butt said.
Butt said.
That was a good one. The creation of the Beavis and Butthead tax.
Yeah, fuck that one. I mean, if you pay me for it, it's expensive though, because it's like 13 pieces with a cover. I won't say no, but you might have to like wait till the month starts and then like then I can tell everyone else I'm not working on anything else for the rest of the month. Whoa, I don't do nothing.
Is everybody trying to figure out how to force a coriander pinup poster?
I mean, yeah, I'd do it. I don't care. I mean, yeah, as long as I get my money, I don't care. I'd prefer it all be in one invoice, though, so I can keep track of things.
Oh, that'd be fun. Like a different person
Yeah.
for each month. That'd be interesting.
Though if you want it all at once, I will probably have to get the payment all at once. But if you just want, like, everyone goes in for, like, a month.
I'd see.
Need a calendar of you, honey. Not just a sexy puppet.
Yay.
I'm so tempted to make this fish me.
Puppet pinups. I mean, you can make it Sucker Bam Memphis.
No.
Aw.
No one will know who that is.
It's a round, weird-looking fish.
Sucker bam bam fish. Oh, sucker bam bam fish. Just sexy pinups of the
Puppet pinups. Yeah.
It's that one Kermit picture where he's like bent over opening his puppet hole like it's a fucking butthole.
I was thinking like laid out on a couch with a rose and the little puppet.
No,
mouth.
you're gonna open your puppet butthole like this. Like we're gonna just see
Wow.
you just with your puppet butthole all open and like no hand. That's what it's gonna look like. It's in bumhole. Actually, you'd be like totally upside down.
You're so mean.
This is what it would look like. Your eyes going sideways. You're like, hey! Damn, that should have been the fucking creature.
Gaze into the void.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Y'all gotta look at it.
It's like a cat showing its butt at you. It's a puppet.
Oh, my musica.
What?
That one song stopped really quick.
You're
There.
gonna make it a hat.
Wait! Just blow it into his butthole! He's a puppet! He doesn't have genitals!
Doom's like, I've had enough of these puns. This kills the way.
Oh my god, no! No! Doom did not suggest to blow water into the puppet butthole.
You should.
That was not his request. That's him just throwing bits into his butthole to play Final Fantasy. He got him over a day.
Yes, the ongoing suffering in Final Fantasy XIV. I am trying desperately to get to fucking Heaven's Ward, and I swear to God, I'm gonna beat an NPC with another NPC at this rate.
He's having a little trouble, is what he said.
Oh my God. A custom tip jar.
Oh god, yeah! I should do that. No. That might actually get us in trouble.
Oh, I'm sure it would
Like,
be
that's vague enough, it doesn't look like anything.
I'm fairly certain the puppet upside down and the bits falling into it is not an acceptable thing.
It's fucking horrible and I love it. I wish we could do it. Put you in the jar like a rainbow dash like I did that one time.
Bidet to you too.
See, I'm a blender. I'm special. You blend me to death. It's fun.
Man. But like, at this point, I have fought the Moogle King, and I saw the White Mage immolate herself at a side mission, where it also played the victory music as she burst into flames and fell off the cliff. And like,
Me when I die.
the game is just starting to like break down at this point. I think it's like I just want to get to the new area so I can become a machinist and get past all of this bullshit, and boy does it not want me to. And Doom is over there just like
He thinks it's funny. By the way, you can take time off of his thing by buying me things on Throne, but now no one will buy me things on Throne, I'm sure. I just added the Hello Kitty box.
because everyone's just like,
I like candy.
Suffer, puppet.
We should have made it was worth twice the amount of you having this play.
Oh, instead of the $5, it's
Should just let people choose.
yeah.
Yeah. It'll either take that amount of time away from you or be double the amount of time it would have been with bits for the cost. That's what people should choose. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's why.
Hey, it's probably the best he's done financially, like, on here since, so it's working.
So we have a command now, !SOS, because it's suffering or Stockholm. And also, it's just funny. I know to tell people about how to do it if they want to gift subs or throw bits. They could just make me have to keep playing that fucking game longer.
You're basically a cam girl. Oh, I know. I always want to go back to sleep after I wake up.
I mean, like, if you hit a certain point, it's like, I'd only really be up for like an hour before going back to bed for the day. I might as well just go back to bed now, and then you're right, so you gotta go back to sleep.
I'm always really tired the next day when I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a cat on my walk route that I tried to pet, but he ran away. I was sad.
You did, however, have a strange dog
I
following you for a
did!
while.
When I went for a walk yesterday, there was just a dog walking around. She was very friendly. And she just followed me for a while. Like we were actually on a walk, and one guy actually asked, "Is that your dog?" I'm like, "No, not my dog." It's
Dog
friendly
was just
though,
here.
so I kind of it's a safe neighborhood. It probably made its way back home eventually.
Dog was just like, hello, we are going for a walk now. And you're like, okay.
He literally followed me for like half my walk till I think he got distracted by another person willing to pet him. And they were probably confused why I wasn't coming back from my dog. It's not my dog.
Joke's on you, it's your dog now, leaves.
Legit. I would say at least, like, Melissa's took about a month. So, and that's with, like, all the, final edits and stuff for, making it fit on things and stuff. The art itself was done in about 2 weeks. But the final edits and changes and stuff I made took, like, another 2 weeks. Which is how that shit works.
Yeah.
But I also already did it once, so I have all the things if you use the same website to the correct size.
Yeah.
So you probably want to like
At least plan
Yeah.
it a month out.
yeah, and it's gonna take a few, probably like a week or two, depending on where you get it from, to even order it. So you also have to factor that in. Plus, you might have to fight Melissa for it. I'd forget how I did Doom's fucking arm armor. I don't care.
Does he have arm armor? Doesn't he just have biceps?
He does, but he also has things on his hands. Just gonna bullshit it. I created this character. I decide the consistency.
Gauntlets. Or just rubber gloves.
For his arm, not his hand. We should have that as like a
Stretch
thing. Yeah, a goal or something. If we get a certain amount, we'll do a puppet calendar. Because that would be so fast. I mean, yeah, that would be doable. I think October was when she did it last year, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
It was something like that.
Thereabouts. I mean, as long as it's not like in December, because like
You
That
can
would
get
be-
it in December, but it will be for the next year.
yeah, that would be kind of pushing it.
I kind of wanted to do my own calendar with the Rib for Her Pleasure stuff I was doing, but no one even bought the coloring pages, so I don't think I'm gonna. Shame, I really liked them. I'll probably still do more because they're fun to draw.
I mean, you've been having fun doing the pinups.
Yeah, but I probably won't like put in the effort to make 12. Technically 13, because there's always a cover. Doom with him abs.
Yeah. Maybe we could like set up a stretch goal for puppet calendar just to
Yeah,
if people
yeah,
want-
honey, if you want to figure that out, go ahead.
if people wanted to inflict that on the
A
world.
puppet pinup calendar, it'll be great.
I only know what a wombat is because of Magic the Gathering. Because there's a rabid wombat.
Oh, it's so cute.
They're very stocky, and they have a butt plate. Because butt plate protect them when they are in burrow. Also, sometimes they damage cars due to fact of butt so fat.
So fat. I mean, I might put a pinup of me in there or something too. But again, mine would also probably be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I did that once where I was like holding up my leg and I drew you like wiping the sweat off your brow. And then I'm holding up 12 legs because I have tentacles. And you're like, oh!
Tumblr ad.
A pinup is a sexy but not necessarily sexual picture. Usually to like of a woman looking cute or sexy or doing stuff. It's just like an appreciation of women. I mean, it's a pretty broad category, but it really depends. It's softcore porn, but it's like barely even softcore.
I like it. The fish looks like a magic carpet.
Half the time they're not even nude.
A pinup of you on a
They're
sushi
very
roll.
flirty usually too.
Mm-hmm.
I love how half of these playlists I have just have that album of like a guy going through Alzheimer's.
Of course, it's weird core.
It's weird and haunting.
It's just that's the it don't mean a thing.
Yeah, it
weird
is.
core.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 100. That was my soda. Sometime we gotta go up to that little park that's up there. I think it's just far enough away it's not easy to walk to and like walk around it, and they have little workout stations and stuff. I think that'd be fun. I meant to do it today, but I took a nap. Maybe like after you get home from work or something. That'd be fun.
How about Shy GPT?
But it's also hot. So maybe we'll wait till the winter.
You're hot.
Rude.
Paul Bunyan, America's Forgotten Kaiju.
Yes, I would agree.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct. Apparently in the ongoing stuff for Batman Beyond, Killer Croc is now a kaiju.
Cool.
He's been under Gotham. It's still the same Killer Croc too.
Which is weird because Killer Croc was initially just a dude with a skin condition.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're like he's a mutant and he's been under Gotham for like decades at this point.
Bro, to start off with, it was a literal skin condition. It was a skin condition people can have. It was a real skin condition. Let's do some water. I had plenty of water brushes. Liquid. Weird activity. The ocean is thirsty.
Water is wet.
This is extra funny because it wouldn't help the fish.
It would not help the fish at all.
Not help the fish at all. Doom, King of Power Wash.
Hey. Power Wash Simulator, very fun. It's a good time.
A lot more fun than Racism Simulator that you're playing.
Oh god. It's just gotten worse over the time. Like,
oh. Wow, nice cum shot, Doom.
This was a murder. Like at this point I've gotten to, yeah, no, that thing we told you about, like only super rare people can see the Moogles. Yeah, we lied. We just treat the entire species of them as undesirables and don't let them in town. But we all know they're just a bunch of drunken mail delivery critters anyway, so who cares?
Wow, mean.
They do! That's a joke about them just like constantly stealing people's wine bottles and stuff. They're like, no, Moogles are just a bunch of alcoholics. It's fine.
Poor Moogles.
It's like, bro, maybe if you guys didn't just like pretend you don't see them all the time, that they just don't fucking exist to you. Oh god.
It's genocide.
It's only genocide if you consider them people.
I think the Sakabam boss fish getting popular recently is funny because I've been seeing it as memes forever.
I blame the song.
Well, it got a little big before the song, and people started using it as memes more frequently, and then they made the song.
Me is the Sakabam fishes.
No. You're not cool enough.
What would the difference be? I'd just be less boggle-eyed?
You'd have a little triangle mouth. Sucka sucka bam bam fast fish fish does sucka sucka bam bam fast fish fish sucka sucka bam bam fast fish fish does sucka sucka bam bam fast fish. Swimming failure something like a fish. Sucka bam fast fish. Tadpoles ain't got nothing more to this. Sucka bam fast fish.
It's a good song.
Well, that dub of it's really good. By Will Stetton. He's one of my favorite song dubbers. Yeah, he's just cleaning the fish. The fish is thirsty.
Glub, glub, glub.
This reminds me of the game How Fish is Made.
Which had nothing to do with the fish, or how it was made.
It had a lot to do with fish.
It was not.
It was. You were a fish. And you went up or down. How Fish is Made is free on Steam. Takes like 10 minutes, and 2 of that's filled with a fucking song. He's got wide eyes because he's already dead. I do a lot of pinups.
It's one of her favorite.
I'm mildly known for it now, which is wild.
Yeah. It's because you like to draw women.
I do. Well, that's one thing I like about pinups. Like, it's not like porn, which some porn just does not seem to like women at all.
Yeah.
Like hentai and shit like that, they just seem determined to make the women as unattractive as possible. But pinups usually, like, for one, it's usually the full form or just the face, so they concentrate on the things about women I like. Their whole bodies.
Yeah.
Or their pretty faces.
Legs and...
Yeah, I do like legs.
And you know,
it's not just boobies.
It's like, you know, it's things like personality displayed by how they do stuff.
Mm-hmm. And they're usually very coy and flirty and not, like, submissive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the worst they get is like, oh no, someone saw me while I was undressing, oh no.
But they're in a position where they actively wanted to be there,
yeah.
kind of deal.
I do also love the expressive poses. It's always fun when there's a little story to them, too. I always like those.
What's a female fishmonger called? A fishwife, fish fag, or fish lass is a woman who sells fish.
I like fish lass.
I haven't seen someone use the word monger in a long time.
I hear it all the time in, like, RPG shit.
High fantasy.
This is Doom, he's helping. Doom being a G. Yeah, look at that fish. He was so fucking thirsty. He had no water. Doom solved that problem.
Yeah. Fish breathe in water, right? Brings the super soaker. Now you
Alright, what do we give the Sakabamba fish?
breathe. A little plaque that says best at fish.
He's worse at fish.
Best at fish.
Actually, he needs some little teeth. No. I will give him a water. I'll pour a glass of water on him.
A little glass of water.
Wait.
A little fez of
A
water.
little watering can. People pay me for this shit. Look at this crap.
Ren and Stimpy looking art.
Rude.
Yeah, that's right. You actually finished something, so never mind.
Oh yeah, true. There you go. He's wet. Alright, all of Doom is done. Now I'll try to go more in order since I think everyone who has one tonight is here. Doom was just here first. And then he left me. So next one is Norosa.
Hey.
I'm still sorry about yesterday. I knew I was gonna get shit mixed up. Honestly, we're lucky I didn't draw the same thing twice.
Spend the whole stream, do the same 5 pieces.
Doom is always here. Watching.
Hey.
Waiting.
Doom is.
Watering the fishes. Oh, it's Vocaloid.
Oh.
Vocaloid. I still want a Miku cover of that song, Planet of the Bass.
That would be pretty funny, yeah.
It needs it.
It do. It's still funny that guy has like blown up as meme status, but like he hadn't even put the full song yet. Yeah, he's like, oh shit, sorry.
I do want the full song.
I know, right? I'm not even sure that it needs to be a full song at this point.
No,
like,
I want a full song. I want more stupid.
What could it be to compare it to the blow up that it had from just being that
Longer
shit post?
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Forked tongue. I've had characters with forked tongue. That VTuber I'm looking on has a forked tongue with a tongue piercing. Woo! Staring at me with them big old eyes.
Yeah. Aw. Can I do the bobble I look? Bleh.
Be cool if you could make your eyes go different ways.
I'm working on it.
How are you working on it?
Like this. Bleh.
No.
Aw. Ow.
See, you hurt yourself. I leave you alone for 2 seconds.
Technically, you didn't even leave me alone.
Huh.
Hmm? Oh.
I don't know.
26 messages? What?
What? Paul, you check on that. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know. Did it? Okay, I'm gonna take away Streamlabs.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, I'm gonna take away its powers since it's doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it just.
That's what we get for updating things. It always
Yeah.
makes things worse. That's why I hate updating things.
Did it just?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it undid Nerosa's message.
If it makes you feel better, we don't know what's going on either.
Don't worry, Nerosa, I got this. I don't know why it's being stupid. It's being a little zealous today, and it's getting told, hey, shut the fuck up. So there we go. Now it's fixed.
Can't get the sounds working. Stupid thingies talking shit to us.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, you should be good to send again.
Sorry.
I don't know what it did, but it did a stupid, and now it's been told to stop that. So you should be good, Nerosa.
I know, I hate it.
Sorry about that, Nerosa. We fixed it. You should be good.
Did you just whisper that into your mic?
A little bit.
Stop doing daddy ASMR.
It's funny though. Well, yeah, I guess I was just being overzealous. You apparently used more than 200 characters. I don't know why 8 characters.
Do 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 do.
I mean, I could make that a reward. I'd have to figure out something terrible to say.
Just the soft felt. There.
Wait. Hold up. I got this. Rude. No, we're going to do it correctly.
We're stroking pop filters today.
Hello. This is the sound of my little puppet lips on the microphone.
I can turn the mic off, you know.
Can you?
Yeah, it's right over here.
Rude.
He's got a puppet on me, help.
I do. I actually do have a little hand puppet. It's a very simple one that I got somewhere. I have one. It's just a thing. But, yeah, I can do.
Wouldn't puppet ASMR be like, are you gonna stick your big hand into my soft, warm hole?
I can rub the little arms together, and I can rub its little face. And it's like, oh, my face is messy. Squish, 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 squish. And then I can say things like, the inherent racism of Eorzea is the source of its entire problems.
God lifted the leggies. Oyo! Punch right in the tongue.
Why?
Because I can. You were in reach. That was your own fault.
This is fair. Hot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
100.
Pants.
I don't have pants.
Can you?
I have a nightshirt. I don't need pants.
Hey. Pants are an unnecessary accessory.
I just wear an extra long shirt. I don't need no pants. Pants
Fair.
are for the weak. I'm an octopus. I don't need pants. I only need stimulation,
Needs enrichment in her pen.
or I'll break all your shit.
Hey.
They should teach octopuses how to draw.
That would be interesting.
I
yeah.
bet they could figure it out. Give them a touchscreen, they can draw things.
Give them little coloring books. Just to see what they do. Would they be able to tell? Like, how would they tell colors? Can they tell colors?
They can tell colors, they can turn into things.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean they can tell colors.
They know what color it is.
Stingrays can turn colors.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily tell what the color is.
They
may
still
not
know what the color is, they just don't tell it the way we do.
They may not even see it the way we do.
Yeah. But they still see the same colors. That'd be like saying someone hears with their ears or another person hears with the vibration of stuff. Like, if you still get the same outcome.
It can be an entirely different result.
Yeah. But they both, if there was a huge, like, explosion and someone who was deaf saw it with their eyes, and someone who was blind felt it with their feet, and someone who was neither of those saw both, like, they would all agree that there was an explosion. They could identify it.
But then you get into the, the one with the elephant? Where, like, you can only see part of it and they all describe it differently?
Yeah, but they would all identify it as the same thing. I mean, this is something simple like color, not complex like an elephant.
Wow. Cassette futurism. This is the thing of like the different like ray punk, steampunk, all that kind of jazz.
I spent all this time drawing Miku in Y2K style, and when I post it up, people are just gonna be like, oh look, it's Sonic Adventure style.
Yes.
It's like when I ask people what my style resembled, and they're like, Sonic! And I'm like, fuck you! Can't you acknowledge anything but that?
Nope. Might be a Mega Man, just for enrichment.
I don't think my style looks very Sonic-y anymore.
I do not think so. Besides, I know you prefer Mega Man or what's the little robot boy. You prefer that style anyways.
Robot Boy?
Yes. The little one that flies around.
Robot Boy? Robot Boy.
I don't know what his name is.
Are you talking about Astro Boy?
Thank you.
There is actually a Robot Boy, though. Named Robot Boy.
Oh. Well, that's stupid. That's just weird.
You're weird.
Thank you. Generally.
Since I'm just gonna call you white anyway, might as well make them look first. You're a cratch. This music is way more like enthusiastic than what I'm drawing.
Sometimes you just have a song that's just a banger.
I know, it like gets into my thingies. This is like Where Am I Weirdcore, Dreamcore, Traumacore playlist. The song's called Lenny. Just Lenny.
Oh, okay. Just Lenny, huh?
Just Lenny.
As you do.
Just Lenny.
There was
It'd be great on Synthwriter.
when I was fighting Leviathan, it like gets to this one part and then it just has like a fucking sick guitar track for no apparent reason. just starts banging for no reason. It's like, okay.
When Control had that song by the Dead Poets, and they were like, listening to the song gives you like some fucked up shit, and I stood in there and I was listening to it, I was like, this is a banging song. And I ended up downloading it. I had it on Beat Saber.
As you do.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I really liked it. Suck a bam bam fast fish fish, so suck a bam bam fast fish fish. I wanted to do that GIF where it's spinning the tail, but I couldn't find like a frame by frame of it.
Spin me.
I guess you could just spin your ass.
I mean, we have the like Kermit flailing, so it could be you in the blender.
Will it blend?
Like the little, like looking at you from the top down, so you're just like spinning.
Yeah, but you get more bits than I do now because people just want to see you suffer.
This is true.
Here I am, working up a Patreon, putting all of this artwork in every day, building an audience, and you're just like, hey, make me suffer, and instantly everybody loves you.
See, you have a skill and talents, and I have a punchable puppet face.
Yeah. It's basically if we both did like a carnival thing and I like cooked something delicious, but you were like, hit the goal and knock me into the water.
You're doing like a neat art thing or like those cool pancakes that have faces on them. And I'm like, I am the strength test. And then sit there waiting for them to hit me with the hammer.
You just squeak. You just... That.
Yeah.
Just... Every time they hit it.
In my defense, it's funny because Squeaker.
It is funny.
Head empty, thoughts only Squeaker. Rotate.
No, rotate. Oh, now you rotate.
I rotate all the time.
But when I ask you to, you don't.
Yeah. Because you were planning a mischief.
You're a mischief.
Every day.
Me cropping things so things I don't want to draw aren't in the shot.
What's a hand?
Rude. The hand's in the shot. It kind of needs to be.
I mean, yeah, it kind of goes for the meme. I still have to find the, I have to show you the wolves from the D&D AI thing.
There's 2 wolves inside of you and they're both AI.
One of them has human feet.
Ew.
It's so, like, it is so blatantly obvious that it was badly AI'd, and everyone's just like, bruh.
Bruh.
Aw, they like it.
You're looking awesome.
Thank you, random Patreon supporter. No, yeah.
I do kind of forget people. I'm sorry, it's not y'all's fault.
She is bad with names. I am here.
I'm bad with everything.
I am here as the support unit for a reason.
Look, all I can do is draw pretty pictures and that's it. That is literally my only skill. Anything else? No.
Anything else throws the puppet at it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I knew this would be the case when I married you. I said I do 4 years ago, and I still say it every day.
Fucking gay.
For your face.
Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. Me crying over Undertale.
Is it love? Is it a curse? You'll find out.
What is love but a curse?
Hey. You get bonus points on the stat tree, but you also get Dark Urge. What's the Dark Urge? Depends. For wife, it's Bite Husband.
Well, stop putting your hand in front of my face.
You literally asked me to come over and give you a hug and then chomp me. Like a cat.
It's your fault. I think it's funny. I used to do that to my mom when she would like reach in front of me to point at something. Because it was just a joke because she would always do it. And now you do it and you just let me bite you. Whereas her, I'd just be like, like pretend to. But you're just like, here, bite it. Pretty good. I've been wearing my gloves. I've been a good girl.
Yeah. There's a stretch your hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Maintain your flesh, artist.
You don't tell me what to do.
Maintain your flesh.
No.
You're here for a long time and a good time.
I just gotta take care of them. I'm basically drawing all day because it's what I do for fun as well as work. So sometimes I'm just not doing my stretches and not wearing my gloves while I sleep.
So she gets a snoot poop and does it better.
What'd you call me?
I said you get a snoot poop.
What'd you call me?
You getting a snoot
What'd you
poop.
call me? I'll kill you.
Here comes the snoot poop.
Ah! Drawing's fun. I like it. I think it's more important to have fun than it is to actually, like, quote-unquote, be good. I have a sticker on my tablet that says, making bad art is good for you. I make money off of it, but I would Nah, I say probably. I would be doing this anyway.
She would.
If I didn't. It's just y'all pay me to put my art in a certain direction instead of just me drawing anything I want for free.
It's better to do. A job done can be improved.
Well, I always say, you can be miserable for more money than art, so... That's my opinion on art. But you really don't. As long as, like, I'm doing, like, a needle felting project. It's not very good compared to a lot of people. But I like it. If you compare yourself to people, like, you're never gonna like how it turns out. Because there'll always be someone better than you in art. And they will be posting online, and you will see them, and they will make you mad. But for me, it makes me improve.
The thing is, too, like, it's better to do literally anything.
That's also another thing, like, there's no objective good art, so you can't really fail, you just do your stuff.
If you're seeking perfection, you'll never do anything.
Because art doesn't have a perfection. There's no way to be perfect at art.
You can do what's good at the time, or good for your skill level, or...
You could be incredibly skilled, but want to get a certain message out in your art and just utterly fail at it. Like, are you good at art then? If it's photorealistic, but you want to give more of an emotion and photorealism doesn't do it, are you bad at art because it doesn't say it, like, give the impression or say what you want it to say? Like, it's all, like, up in the air. That's why I like it. It's fun. There's also a lot of stuff online, like, figure drawing tutorials, lighting tutorials. Lots of nice tools these days. People can learn so much faster these days when I was younger. It's great. I love all the kids getting so good at all their shit so young.
I mean, even things like, you know, we will absolutely rag on the special effects in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
But most of that comes entirely from they were told to do all of that shit in the span of no time at all. So it doesn't matter how good you are if you don't devote time to it or the energy to it, then it will never be as good as it could be.
Also, I guess it kind of also depends on what you want to do. What style you want to emulate. What, like, do you want to do comics? Do you want to do figures? Do you want to do graphic design?
Yeah. And you can have something
like,
where...
art is pretty varied.
You can have something where, like, the physical mechanics of it can be immaculate and be nowhere near as good as, you know, somebody's dumpster fire at purveying the message that it wanted to purvey at the time.
That's really my main goal with art and how I see it is you're trying to give a vibe or tell a story, however you're doing that, and the goal is to get it to tell that story. Sort of like how, was it like 90 Days of Night or whatever? The vampires at the Arctic.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
30 Days of Night.
30 Days of Night, thank you. I don't know why I said 90. But that guy also did the Silent Hill comics. And the 30 Days of Night, he has a very sketchy style.
It's
very
rough.
Messy, very rough. But it worked really well with that comic because, like, it vibed with the vampire themes and stuff like that. But it didn't work well with the Silent Hill because you couldn't tell what was going on. And Silent Hill requires more, like, abstract story progression. So you just couldn't follow it at all, panel to panel.
Yeah, and
they were good paintings, but they were not good comics.
And the color palette choice too was another thing that,
yeah,
with it being so abstract and so hard to tell what anything was, if it's all browns and blacks too, it just muddies into itself, and you, like, it's not, oh, it's, you know, it's abstract, it's just, it's hard to see.
Like, you can be really good at one thing in art, but horrible at another. You could do photorealistic stuff, but you can't do comics because they require. I can't do graphic design at all. That is not my wheelhouse. So if someone came up and was like, I want a logo, I would be like, no, that's not me. It's not me, bro.
We want to model these rings, so do a hand.
Though comic people are a little, I don't want to say better at things, but they do have I feel like a wider variety of stuff that they're good at. It's because they have to. It's just they're a jack of all trades, but a master of none. That's what they are.
Yeah, comics people are expected to just magically know how to do 8 different things, none of which should interact.
I think that's why I can do so much crap. But none of it all that great. But serviceable.
Black tongue.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be green.
Could be.
No. No.
Name.
That guy who does those Oh No comics, like his art is incredibly simple for that. I can't make things that simple. I'm working towards it, but I'm just not at that vibe yet.
Yeah.
That's true. It's good to have a lot of variety in your stuff too.
And that's always one thing that I've noticed from interacting with certain types of people, that like you can have these people who are just absolute geniuses in their extremely narrow field, and then the moment you get them outside of that field, they are just coming unglued. Yeah, there was a guy that I helped while I was there at Lowe's that was trying to figure out a thing so he could see the stupid control box for his drone. And I'm like, why don't you just make a sunshade for it? And he's like, what? And like, in 30 seconds, I cut up a piece of like hard plastic, shaped it into a thing, and put it together. And I was like, look, you can just make this. And he stared at me like I did fucking alchemy, because the thought of it just never even occurred to him. But like, if I talked to that guy about flying drones or something like that, he'd be able to explain to me everything that that drone did and how it did it.
Yeah.
But that's the way like a lot of people are about their, you know, specialty field or special interest. They'll know that thing front to back and couldn't possibly identify something outside of it. I always find that interesting, especially in science fields.
Yeah, a lot of people, they think like, I've seen that a lot in like, because I'm big on quackery. And you'll see people who are scientists in one thing talk about a different thing, but it's not in their wheelhouse at all.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're just completely wrong, but everyone thinks, oh, they're a scientist. And they don't think, oh, they're not a scientist on that.
They're a chemist, not a biologist.
Yeah.
So
I actually had that with one of the people I followed. He was talking about one thing, and he was a chemist, miles per hour, and then I watched a video that was talking about him doing it, and it was a biologist. I think it was about like the making the frogs gay like thing. Like what is actually happening with that, and the biologist had more detailed explanations about it than Miles, who is a chemist. And I was like, you know what, that makes sense.
Yeah, because like knowing what a chemical is versus knowing what it does in a system would be entirely different, but it'd still be fascinating to listen to both of them. Yeah.
Plus, the guy who was talking about it was specifically working in that field with that thing, like how chemicals affect the local wildlife.
Yeah, like runoff chemicals and stuff.
So he was like, look, it's not just like a straight up conspiracy theory. There's actually some shit that's going on. Yeah. It's not the Alex Jones bullshit, but there is some shit. So
I mean, like, isn't there a lot of runoff chemicals from like cow farm and stuff like that? Getting in
even birth control, hormonal ones. Yeah. You can pee that just right back into the, because you don't absorb all of it. That's why I'm glad I got my arm one.
I kind of wonder how much, like, given especially here in America, our overusage of energy drinks, I wonder if there's anything happening to the wildlife because of all the B vitamin runoff.
I mean, there's a lot of med runoff too. You pee out a lot of your meds.
because like B vitamin especially is one of those things that passes through the system really easily. And since, you know, everybody and their grandma is chugging energy drinks all day long.
I am not an expert on this. I would highly suggest looking up someone who is.
Yeah. I think that would be an interesting research thing.
I might look it up later as something to listen to. You know me, finding something new and learning about it. I love it.
YouTube. Hey, I know you've watched this 3-hour essay like 4 times. Do you wanna
Rude!
watch it again?
Bomber Guy's videos are fucking great, and every time he uploads, every artist works at 10% higher efficiency.
It's true.
There was that one time where he did the oof video, and then Defunct Land did the video on the Disney Channel little tune.
Or whatever.
Like, they did those within like a day of each other or something like that. And like, I finished so much work. It was great. Cause you just want to stay there and listen to it.
Yeah.
And plus, when you have like longer videos, I get distracted when my video ends. That's why I had to get ad block, because like every time I had to like click the ads to make them go away, I would get distracted and not be working anymore because I'd go on Twitter or something like that. So I got ad block so I'd be less distracted.
Makes sense.
So having a nice chunky 3-hour video to keep your attention the whole time, it's great. Oh, I was watching Windigoon, and he was doing the second video about the monument. Not creepypasta, but I guess just analog horror. And he at the start said, I don't want this to be a 4-hour video, but y'all don't seem to mind that, and reference the fact that one of his best doing videos is a 4-hour video. And I just had to turn away from my husband.
Look down. Feeling more than a little called out there, darling.
It's kind of ironic, because that was the one I didn't really like. I didn't finish this first one, and I haven't finished the second one of that. I didn't really find it that interesting. Like, there was too much going on in that that horror. I thought personally, it just wasn't. I guess it just wasn't for me. Horror is for all different sorts of people. I really preferred like the National Flesh Pit, like that one. That one's great because it's a bunch of little like tiny things that build a larger picture, and I do like that. There's too much narrative going on in the Monument mythos.
It's like it's too busy.
There's too many people doing things. Like, you gotta remember names and times and 2 different realities. Like, it's too much shit. Whereas like the Flesh Pit, it's a giant flesh pit with a bunch of different things and it's a national park, and it has a few monuments, and you just learn about the little monuments and stuff, and maybe those flyers you get will have histories of what happened there and such. What things to avoid. Like, that's fun. That's a place. That's very SCP.
Yeah, like, I think honestly, like, you can like SCP because like each SCP is its own thing.
Yeah.
Whereas...
I don't have to remember names or necessarily places. I can click on, they can sometimes relate to each other, but I don't have to, and I'm bad at that.
Like, if you had to, like, that's honestly...
Everything can be an isolated story, but everything can also be a part of a larger whole, and that's how I think, like, my best narratives are. That's how I like my narratives.
That's why I don't think I'd like Baldur's Gate 3, because, like, it's supposed to be this gargantuan 100-hour RPG, and I'm just like, I don't know that I would be able to keep my brain on that long enough to get all the way through it.
I really liked the Magnus Archives, but I never actually finished the last season because it was wrapping up all the plot beats outside of the stories. So I didn't really care. Like, I only cared about like the composition of the horrors in that. Oh, do you have a scarf? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, I'll put that in. But, like, I still haven't technically finished it, I guess. It's just funny, because I really enjoyed it. It's still one of, like, my favorite, building blocks for a horror mythos to begin with, where fears have actual, like, eldritch abomination forms, and they feed off of people's and those fears, so you get to write stories based on... You basically have like a template or an idea, and then you can just work off of that. It's like a bunch of writing prompts.
Yeah.
But it's like a huge podcast. Though in the first few seasons, their sound balancing was horrible.
Fair.
It really was, though. I had to, like, hold a headphone up to my fucking face. I had to hold the whole phone up to my fucking face. It was terrible. Alright, that's 3. What do we give the Sakabam boss fish?
A participation trophy.
Oh! So a civil rights memorial.
Oof.
Not civil rights, sorry. A civil war. That came out a lot darker than I thought.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah, oops, I'm sorry. I meant like a Civil War statue. I'm gonna give one that says, like...
Fish, question mark.
Just 3rd. It's like the lowest you can get a trophy for. There you go, he's 3rd. Take a drink. As I rant about the Magnus Archives. I think my fear totem in the Magnus Archives would be either the eye or the maze. I'm not really sure. Both really freak me out a lot.
Being watched and being lost?
Being judged and watched and observed, or being confused. Like, I have a big fear of just like losing my entire senses one day, like going into like Alzheimer's and stuff and just being confused and scared all the time with nothing you can do about it. And that's basically what maze is.
Gotcha. Yeah. I would probably be maze, that sounds like. Just not.
I should
being
force you to
yourself
listen to it sometime. All of them. But there's other ones. There's like the web, which is fear of like conspiracy theories and shit. The web and the eye are kind of related.
You'd be an avatar of the web.
The web is being controlled, whereas the eye is being observed and judged. But they don't necessarily control you. You just have no privacy and you are always observed.
Got no privacy.
Cast thine eyes upon this wretched thing.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. Because we're on live stream.
I mean, I didn't live stream for the longest time because I was worried people would come on and be like, you're doing this wrong.
Remember the one was like, you got a sexy voice. Haha, just kidding, you're fat. And you were like, hey, I don't have the mic on.
I had the camera on. I am fat, but I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to be healthy in my old age. Look, I'm too old to be attractive to these motherfuckers anyway, so who cares?
Lies.
Well, they think you hit the quote-unquote wall at like 30 now.
That just means you're
I'm
a
like,
MILF.
what, like 32, 33 this year?
That just means you're a MILF now.
God, no.
Yep.
Ew.
Assigned MILF by the porn industry. Don't worry about it. Internet culture is stupid.
Yeah, that's another thing I've become fascinated with is like incels and shit before they were big. So I know like all their lingo and shit. I have a weird fascination with like the worst people. If that makes sense.
Wow, this person's atrocious. Let me see what makes him tick.
Yeah, this is a horrible ass person. I want to know more about him. Behind the Bastards is like one of my favorite podcasts.
Yeah.
But Behind the Bastards is good.
Behind the Bastards of Vince McMahon.
That was fun though. Actually, it was a little, well, I don't think anyone should blame other people for them not having a fucking relationship, and I think you should concentrate on yourself and making yourself better. I've always been a big advocate of, if you're not happy in a relationship, you shouldn't be in one.
Yeah.
You should always be, you know, happy alone.
Like the way
at the Ken movie, it's like you should be happy with yourself, and then a relationship is just a nice addition. I love my husband, and if we were just friends and not a relationship, I would still love him as like a friend because he's a great dude. I love him. But if I had never met him, he does help me be a better person because he's a great dude, but I would not be an objectively like bad or have a worse life because I never met him. I would just have a different life.
Yeah.
And relying on other people to give you a sense of value is destructive no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, the way I look at it is she helps me to be my best self, but I'm still a person outside of her.
I always joke with him like, I may be aromantic, I'm not even sure about it because I literally put no effort into any of that, and when people are like, I just love him, so I had to stay, I'm like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. This person does put lyrics into their shit, so let's go to a different one. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah.
There we go. Serial Spearmint's Lanes.
No one will think to look at that.
Yeah. But, like, I would still 100% be just as happy with you if we were not in a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
And we were just, like, bestest pals who lived together.
You're still my best friend.
Yeah, you're my best friend first. I love you because you're a great guy who helps me a lot as a person, not because you give me serotonin, supposedly.
I mean, I do that too. I give you lots of serotonin.
Would this be femcells or female dating strategy, though? Those are two separate things. It's like the MGTOW and the incels.
Is MGTOW like the deeper, like
the
red
MGTOW
pill?
is men going their own way, so red pill and black pill.
Okay.
Whereas femcell is supposed to be equal with incel, but I think it really overlaps with female dating strategy, which is like, you deserve a man, here's how to trick a man into getting with you and shit like that. Which, no one deserves anyone else. A relationship is work.
Yeah.
You deserve to be treated with respect as a person. You do not deserve to be in a romantic relationship.
And honestly, it's one of those things too where
you are lovable as a person. Everyone is lovable as a person. You are able to be loved, but no one is required to do that. They are only required to respect you as a person.
You know, it's like the people who are like, I can change him.
Oh god, no.
Unless you mean like you've seen that he has self-destructive or just like racist qualities, and you're like, I'm gonna teach him not to do that.
I think he needs a therapist, not a girlfriend.
Yeah, but you're not a therapist, so you don't need to be one. Never assume that it's your job to fix somebody.
It is never your job to be something for somebody else unless you're a parent. I worry about his, like, happiness and his health because I care about him as a person, not because it's my job.
Yeah.
If he treated me like shit, or got, like, addicted to drugs and became violent or something like that, I would be out of here in, like, as soon as we figured out we can't resolve it, 2 seconds.
Yep.
I'd be like, if you're gonna be destructive to yourself and me, I do not want to be here. Oh god, his head's so big.
Hey.
Fucking Simpsons.
Bubble.
Did you know they're yellow? Because it lets people know that they're like they're more just like noticeable if you're flipping through channels.
So it just catches your eye quicker?
Yeah.
Neat.
It looks unique.
Yeah, I mean that it does. It does have a very like unique look to it. It always has. It's very stylized.
It was initially different because it was like the Klatsky Triple Regrets people. But yes, love yourself first before anyone else. Don't expect people to love you if you are not happy with yourself. Someone might, but it shouldn't be their job if you can't even do it.
Right.
Be happy by yourself. It's like a cake. Like you can have a bitchin' ass cake, but you can't have the cake without like the flour and stuff first. You're the flour. You have to make the cake first, and then when you add like the strawberries, that's the relationship.
Cake.
Is it still a good cake with the flour and sugar and whatever you started with? Yes. Could it be a different but still delicious cake with the strawberries? Yes.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
I will give you cheesecake though because I love you.
Don't listen to her opinion. Cheesecake is great.
I don't like it. It's not good cheese and it's not good cake.
It's dense and delicious.
No. I don't like it.
Creamy and thick.
No.
Especially in New York style, where it's extra thick.
No. 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 You You do not tell me that. I'm gonna come over there and fucking love you.
No bully
I'm gonna
yourself.
hold
That's
you
our
down and give you love. Look, I don't like myself a lot either, but you gotta work at it.
Yeah.
It's a constant road.
Every day you wake up for is
Every day you wake up is a win. Everything you do is a win. Did that laundry? Win.
All I do is
Drew that picture?
win.
Win. Ate that sandwich? Win.
Delicious.
Winning.
All I do is win, no matter what.
Was it, now is the envy of all the dead. Basically, doing better than dead people, so you have one up on the dead asses.
You woke up today, you win. Every day I wake up.
Are you gonna finish that the way you always do?
Pour myself a cup.
No, that's not what you say.
Rich for Georgia Mama.
That's not what you say.
The best part of
What do
waking
you
up.
say when you sing that song?
Every day I wake up.
Yeah,
Touch the wifey's butt.
that's what he says every morning.
And then I give her a smooch. Sometimes when she has a bad dream, I hold her hand.
I have bad dreams a lot. Most of my dreams are at best neutral or uncomfortable. I don't have fun dreams.
Dream up
Go see a therapist.
when you're not strong.
But you also don't need to be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I am not therapist. I need therapist. We're all mentally ill here.
You know, too, like, how that constantly pushed grind set bullshit is also negative to a lot of people. Because, like, it's okay to just be. You can just exist. You do not have to be this paragon of bullshittery. You don't need to be some kind of alpha, whatever the fuck. Like, you can just be. Do you have a roof over your head and food in your mouth? Cool. That's the fundamentals that are pushing you way above many other people in the world. So just be okay with yourself.
I didn't go out striving to live off my art. I went out striving to have a decent enough job I could feed myself so I could still art. That's all I wanted to really do. That's it. I didn't even consider doing it full time as like a career because I didn't think I'd make money. All I cared about was drawing, and I just needed to eat and live to do that. And then he was like, "You should charge people for it." And I'm like, "No one's gonna pay me." And look where I am.
Proved you wrong.
Butt face.
Rude.
He looks so happy.
Behold, a creature. La creature.
La creature. I only have one more after this. Wait, two more? Two more.
You did 2 dooms. You did
There, I have 3 in there, and this is 4, so 2 more.
Yeah. And then a secret third one.
No, I did that by accident yesterday.
I legit thought I was just like crazy. I was like, wait, can I not count to 7?
I mean, I can't either, so.
It would have been the first time.
Whoopsidy doopsidy.
Some days are just brain empty days.
That's every day for you. But you like being brain empty.
Yeah.
You're very smart, but you won't listen to me.
Smooth brain hours. Me when I
Listen to your wife when she says you're smart.
Me when I blah.
Is your wife ever wrong?
I plead the fifth.
You gonna tell me I'm wrong, hun?
Plead the fifth.
You gonna tell me I'm wrong?
Plead the fifth. I don't know nothing. Have
Are you gonna admit you're smart? Or are you gonna tell me I'm wrong? Are you gonna make me cry? Are you gonna tell me I'm wrong?
You're gonna tell a lie.
Are you gonna?
And it hurt you.
You're gonna admit you're smart, or I'll cry. I'm gonna work up the tears. You know I cry super easy.
Never gonna give, never gonna give. Give you up. Ain't no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
You know you're looking at me.
I gotta tell you that I love you.
Admit you're smart.
Never. I'm being bothered. I didn't put tokens for that. Rude. Hey, that's not fair. You stole all the Nerf darts. I'll get the other one.
Admit you're smart. Or I'll shoot you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Admit you're smart.
Never.
Admit you're smart.
You can't make me.
Admit you're smart. Yes, because he talking bad about himself. You would put me out of my misery? Yes.
Do it. Right the titty.
Admit you're smart.
Never.
Why not?
Oh, I love you. It's fine.
Are you smart?
Sometimes.
There you go.
Conditionally.
See, if you beat him, he'll admit. This is how you deal with your spouse. You just lay on top of me till I admit things.
Yeah.
Dense ass motherfucker.
I am beefball.
When he goes in the pool, he has to I don't have to paddle to stay afloat. I just float. And he's just got to work so hard to get where I am.
Look, I don't float, okay? I sink. It's not fair.
Because
She's
he's
cheap.
so dense.
She's like,
He's just so heavy.
She's like,
It's all the muscles.
I can go over here in the deep end and just bobble along, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit
It's
here
nice,
and paddle. Tomorrow is Monday.
Here you gotta go back to work.
Yeah, I know. Maybe on Tuesday we can go to the pool. Or the park. You said you wanted to go to the park,
Yeah.
right?
We could even do that in the afternoon. It depends on how hot it is.
Yeah. Go to the park.
I'd like to at
earlier.
some point go to the thrift store.
Excuse me.
I think we gotta thrift that PlayStation 4 with no controller or cables.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I kind of want to go in and look around.
I just want to tell you how I feel.
Now.
Remember, first thing you need to seduce anyone is learn puns.
No.
Trust me, it works all the time, some of the time.
I just kind of always figure people just talk to each other. I don't really get the other shit.
Yeah.
Just talk to people.
If you talk to a person like they're a human being, it works amazingly well.
If they don't want to date you, but want to be your friend, great, you got a friend.
Yeah.
If they don't want to be your friend, leave.
Yeah.
There are other people.
There's a lot of people in the world. Find someone you vibe with. It helps if you have an interest that you already share to start with. That is a
Like communism.
Hey. But like having a thing that you both
Eating the rich. The proletariat.
having a good thing that you both are into gives you kind of a shared language, and it's a good starting point. Just like I saw that one person followed us on the channel, and I was just like, they're a Warhammer person. I can tell.
What are you gonna do? Shame them?
That's not the same as like a Homestuck person. It's just,
Oh, I see.
yeah. Yeah.
Rude to the Homestucks.
They
You're
know
a
what they did.
Homestuck.
They know what they did.
That's true. Bard's palette is always so damn dark.
Just a cop shining a flashlight at him. Why are you so dark?
I know, right?
Found the Homestuck.
What's right with Homestuck?
If you've ever seen it, there's a meme of a person running forward to slap another person and it says Homestuck over the one and it says Homestuck over the other. That's accurate to Homestuck.
I always said you can't like Homestuck or enjoy Homestuck without also hating it. It's physically impossible.
Yeah. I mean, like, Homestuck is both good and bad in probably equal measures.
Everything that's good about it is also kind of bad about it.
Mm. So, like, you can totally like Homestuck.
We like Homestuck.
Yeah.
I cosplayed as a Homestuck.
I have too. I had the roofie pants. But, like, yeah, it's, there's a lot in Homestuck, and there's a lot to like in Homestuck. There's also a lot to be like, about. Risk it.
I mean, one of the things I really like about it is that some of the characters are just unforgivable, horrible people.
Yeah, they're just objectively evil.
I wish more things did that.
Yeah.
Because I like horrible characters.
And then there's Vriska.
Vriska is ironically not one of those in my opinion. Like Aridin is. Like,
Yeah.
he's a complete piece of trash. He's still sympathetic though, which I like.
That's the thing, like, a well-written character, you can sympathize with where they're coming from, but still think of them as just a horrible,
My favorite
unrepentant
fucking
garbage
character
fire.
being a fucking
Failed
horrible
school shooter, you call
racist
them?
and then a fucking a failed school shooter. And they're also fish. He does say trans rights though, but he's incredibly racist.
I feel like he just looked around and went, and then said every racism all at once.
Yeah.
That just seems to be his bag.
I'm not even sure what you'd call Cronus besides just straight up fucking asshole.
Cronus would
Is
be
he a bigot? Is he a racist? He's just like a terrible fucking person.
He'd be a
And
Meninist.
he's like my favorite fucking character.
He'd be a Meninist.
He would. He was an otherkin for a human.
Yeah, he was a fleshy.
He was like the most offensive guy who wasn't like actively harmful because he was just so pathetic. That was the same way about Aridin. He's such a horrible person, but he doesn't affect all that much because he's just so damn pathetic.
If it wasn't for the greaser persona, he'd have worn a fedora.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then he ends up with the other like worst person.
Oh, don't worry. Like, there's a lot.
Don't.
There's a lot of a lot. It's one of the longest works of fiction in existence.
Yeah, just don't.
So, you're fine.
How far should I read Homestuck? Don't.
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 I mean, you can if you want to, but don't.
Don't. Just don't.
Just don't.
Save yourself.
You're fine.
Animations were good though.
Mm.
But then like they put it up in a book and I'm like, that's like the worst way to read it though.
Like, how would you get the website changing when you did the one thing later on and then go back and the pages are now different? Like,
No, South Park is pretty much just the assiness on purpose, whereas Homestuck's like, the characters are asses because they're complex people. Aridin's like the way he is for a reason. He's the most harmful version of a nice guy you could probably have. Because he lives in a society that says he should be above everybody because of his blood type. And he's still a failure of a human being. Well, a failure of a troll.
like, they're written with a lot of
Yeah.
depth.
Vriska does a lot of horrible things, but according to her society, and just her means of survival from childhood, she has done nothing wrong.
Yeah, she's objectively
That's
correct.
fascinating to like look at. I love that kind of shit. Alien biology is always fun too. Like just alien cultures and stuff. But she also has empathy and she obviously feels really bad about what she did.
Because she's a nerd.
But she can't feel bad about what she did because that's admitting she's wrong.
And she did nothing wrong.
She technically didn't.
It's just really interesting because it's like, it really is just characters that are absolutely the worst, but in their situation completely correct. Or sometimes just the worst because they can be.
Yeah.
Lord English.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. He's fun though.
He has...
Draw me human pornography!
He has trans-dimensional access to literally all information possible and chooses to be the worst kind of 14-year-old on the internet.
God, he really is. I bet his DeviantArt page is still up too.
Oh god, probably.
Which means whoever the fuck is doing the AI scrubbing for DeviantArt is getting that fucking shit in there.
That's terrible. I hope that just corrupts their entire thing.
It's a something.
Yeah.
I will say it is funny. It has some of the best quotes in the business.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing about Penis Ouija. You never know who's doing it.
Thing about Dick Ouija. You never know who's drawing the dicks. See, I know that one. Dick Ouija is my favorite little part.
Kick it, Barack.
And of course, they're my favorite ship. He's very happy.
I got a shotgun. Why does he have a boomstick?
I don't fucking care.
That's fair.
You think I know?
Look what I got from the tiefling lady. Ka-chick.
Homestuck's gonna fall more and more like out of favor, I guess, unless like text adventure games come back, because like the first few chapters aren't gonna make sense to anybody.
Homestuck is now a roguelike.
Ah! But like I knew about text adventures because I watched like LGR and stuff like that, and the Homestar Runner one. So I got like a lot of the text adventure bullshit in the first chapter, and I thought it was funny. But like think about like a new, like a little tiny baby zillennial or whatever they're called now, coming into that and being like, what the fuck?
See, I know a lot about that kind of stuff because of Sierra games.
Yeah, but those aren't a thing anymore. Yeah. I love that kind of shit. Like I played that Welcome Home game or whatever, where you actually playing one of those in the game as the horror element, and I thought it was super cool. But like, are kids gonna know what that is?
Don't worry, Gamzee's not the only clown in there.
Fucking hate Gamzee. I don't get why people like him. He has daddy issues.
Because he's a
Everyone's got daddy issues. Our parents are giant monsters.
Because he's a drugged out clown?
He's not for most of it, though. Just for, like, the start.
I think, honestly, people liking him is not that deep. They're just like, hee murder clown.
I just don't get it, because there's a lot of women who like him.
Clown Guy Fieri. There's a lot of women that like ICP. Like, that is an overlap.
Alright. I fucking hated the whole clown thing, but then like the Friends Sim came out and gave me like 3 great clown characters, and I was like, fuck you! One's adorable, one's hot, and one's a giant woman.
I hate clowns. Have you seen this one? I hate you!
The little one was so cute, he just honked. That was so precious. How can I look at that and not want to protect forever? Caps lock it.
The 3 types of mood. Protect, and
Yeah. Well, honestly, the big one was a little forward on her tinier, younger friend. That made me a little uncomfortable. Like, that was the I want to say couple, but the 2 were like, she painted with the blood of all the lesser bloods, and she was the giant purple one who killed them for her.
Yeah.
You could just say fuck this and leave her when she was about to kill one, though. That was kind of funny. You could do that with Vriska too in the Pester Chat one. Vriska would be like, here's all the crap for the thing. We're gonna have a big adventure and I'm gonna kick your ass. And you could just be like, nah, and walk away. And she looks so sad.
Oh yeah, definitely. 13-year-old edgelords.
I don't know. I just felt like he didn't have any substance. Is that just me?
Clown.
He just felt so shallow. Like, he didn't even have all that much to him. And there's a lot of characters in there that don't have a lot to them. And some of them I like them just because they're horrible people. Like, my favorite ship is Cancri and Cronus.
Yeah.
They're both, like, internet stereotypes, but I find them hilarious together. The most offensive, problematic dude and the guy who's the biggest, like, internet SJW ever. I love it. It's a good ship. What do we give the fish? What do we give fish?
Let's see, you got a trophy, right?
Yeah.
What competition was he in?
I don't fucking know.
Pole vaulting.
What the fuck?
Because he's a fish.
I will kill you.
So you could do the little mat with the little pole thing behind him.
Alright, let's do Kokoros. I'm not giving him a pole vault. Let's give him troll horns since we're talking about Homestuck.
The back of Kokoro's head, and he's looking at an IMAX screen, and he's wearing like the fucking, you can see like the edge of the lenses.
I was reading it for the plot. I like the plot. I like time travel, and I like alternate universes, and I like time loops. I love the plot. I thought it was really interesting and fun.
Double Mobius reach around.
Yeah. I like the game logic. I liked a lot of shit about Homestuck.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of hit a bunch of stuff I'm pretty obsessed with in narratives. I like alien biology and morality, culture, that kind of stuff. Like, how would the culture be different if you changed this one thing? That sort of stuff. That shit's really interesting to me.
There was also a lot of the con culture to go along with Homestuck. Mm-hmm. You know, a bunch of the stuff that we really think of over here in States cons, like, were because of Homestuck. Stuff like massive meetups where they have to like have y'all in an area and that kind of shit was because of Homestuck was just like, hey, here's 1,000 people all in troll costumes. They need to be corralled. Hey, you need to seal your freaking paint.
Let's give him paint.
Oh,
that goes with the horns.
He bathed in Sharpie.
He's beautiful.
Oh, I see. The participation trophy was for the cosplay contest.
Yes.
God.
He looks fucking horrible.
There was a lot of just like goofy ass shit at times with cons because of the Homestuck stuff, especially.
I'm gonna stretch a bit. Oh yeah.
Do your stretch.
You got me to read it because you were like, there's a gay guy with a British accent, and he ended up being the one I hated the most.
Jake English.
Oh, I hate him.
Indubitably, sir.
I actually ended up, like, really liking a lot of other characters, though.
You like Jane a lot.
I liked her before the epilogue. Kind of put a horrible taste in my mouth.
Yeah, well.
Same with Roxy. I love Roxy. Roxy's one of my faves.
That's because nobody likes Yiffany.
Oh god, don't mention fucking Yiffany to me. Oh god. That's why I stopped trying to work my way through the epilogue.
Yup. Honestly, for most people at Homestuck, you can just lay it at the feet of that and just be like, yep, that's where it ended.
I wanted to get through the epilogue because it's got Dave Cat in Homestuck too. Yeah, stretching the legs.
Hot.
Touching my butt. How would you simplify the plot of Homestuck? Making a new world by breaking 3 video games? I mean, that's even before Calliope and Calibron.
If you get good enough at speedrunning, not even the universe itself can contain you.
True. Poor kids grow up.
Question mark.
Oh, except for John. John never really evolved. Dave is the best character. Carcat second best.
Why is John a strength character? Have you seen Colonel Sassacre's tomb?
Oi, 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 oi. Dave Cat best ship.
Also, the music fucking slaps.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, they end up like stranded on like two opposite meteors for like 3 years at one point because there's the time jump.
Y'all like Undertale and Deltarune? You got Homestuck to thank for that.
That was Toby.
You like Megalovania? That's Homestuck.
Actually, technically that's
And Mother 3.
yeah, Mother, yeah.
Crazy little dog making its crazy little games. Came from Homestuck.
I hope he's doing okay with the next Deltarune chapter. It's been taking a while. I worry about him.
Well, as long as he's not trying to do all of it at once again. I agree with you. I wouldn't put him past him to just be like, hey, so here's the next 2 chapters.
I saw someone say that, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He has more people working with him now.
Hopefully that isn't.
Ironically, I worry more about his fucking mental state than the fact. When it takes longer, I'm not like, oh man, I wish this would come out sooner. I'm like, oh man, I hope Toby's doing okay.
He better be being nice to himself.
You know, I love his work, and I never even expected, like, Deltarune. I was fine with Undertale the way it was. I didn't need anything else, so everything else for me is just gravy, so I don't really care how long it takes, I just worry about him. And the fandom doesn't seem to care.
Some creators are very nice to themselves.
Most.
Well, some of them have handlers. Then they don't have a choice in the matter.
I wonder who Toby's handler is.
Hussy.
No.
It's a cardboard standee of Hussy on the other side of the room, and he's just like, oh, Hussy, what would you do? Okay, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. If anyone does want to read Homestuck, I would highly suggest going to Let's Read Homestuck instead of actually reading it.
Yeah.
A lot of voice actors I like actually came from that. And that's how I got through it, because I was listening to it while I drew.
Hey. Nepeta.
Nepeta! She's dead.
Yeah.
No, she came back for a while and just didn't talk because she was like a double sprite with Eridan's girl. That was dumb. I didn't like that.
And then she blew herself up. Because she couldn't stand being around Eridan anymore. Fair.
Fair. I did like the Eridan Sullick sprite though. That was funny. It's like, I wake up every morning hating myself. The only thing that gets me through it is fucking flipping you off every day. Oh, chap.
Vriska is hot. Ah, I see you were assigned Tavros.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Both Tavros and Vriska do get better as they go along.
One thing I thought was kind of hot was when the alternate version of the chick that Eridan likes, the one with all the braids.
Peffery?
Is that it? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
alternate
that's the
version of
regular.
Pfeffery.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name? I forget her name. But when she was braiding that version of Vriska's hair, I was like, ooh, that's kind of fucking hot.
Fish Girl's evil ancestor, yeah.
Oh my god,
That
yes! Yes! Oh my god! If you know who she is, you don't need to really know the rest of the thing, but the final video, which I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But she fights in that and it's animated, it's like, oh yes! Yes, queen. Kill me.
Man, why is Betty Crocker so hot?
And the fucking 8-ball chick with the felts. Snowball.
Snowball, yeah.
Oh my god.
The stab me mommies.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, she can stab me in the eye with a cigarette any day. Yes, queen.
Look, Homestuck brought out some fetishes in some people. And boy did it just grind those down to their basic elements. It was like, this is the epitome of
I don't even think I was
that.
that into it back then, too. Also, if they could like age Jane up and do like the evil Cracker Corp Jane, that was also hot.
You're wearing a suit. Does that mean we're normal? No.
I drew an aged up one of her pegging him with a Crocker Corp dildo.
Good.
It was great. Look at Coco.
Yeah. Coco, that girl, spill it tea. Come on, be like, so she met this dragon.
We all already know.
Look, Miss Melissa, the saying "taste the rainbow" is for Skittles.
No, it's
for
not.
candy. Not a buffet menu.
I have to admit, when I played like the Pester Chum game, and like you get to a point where you get all the like OG kids together back when they're kids to have a sleepover, I got a little weepy at that.
Aww.
Because it's like, that's all they ever wanted.
Yeah.
It's like, it all got undone, but
Yeah, of course. Can't have any nice things. Homestuck. Ah, this is a fun, silly time.
Rose's
After
mom's
Homestuck.
also
Oh.
kind of hot. I would like to see Roxy all grown up. In her universe, that'd be hot.
Grandpa English. That's right. You could have that rustic old silver fox of a man, but you know what he'll talk like.
Oh, I don't wanna. Can I have adult Dave?
That's your favorite kind of old man.
Give me
And
adult
yet
Dave.
you know it will talk like Jake.
Shut up. No. No, I don't like Jake. He reminds me too much of myself and I hate it.
The most boner-ruining old man you could ever have.
Can you just fuck Dirk and not bother me? I just hated how passive he was. But still so stupid.
So stupid.
It made me hate myself. It reminded me of me and how passive I am.
But why do I keep dying every time I wake up on this world? Oh well. Do we have to wear the gas mask?
He was just so useless, too. And Dirk is so, like, controlling. Like, they were just a bad combo.
Mm-hmm. They really were, like, a prime example of just toxic relationship where it's just, like, neither one should be around.
One who's too passive but just leaves and doesn't talk about shit, and one who's too controlling. Who just keeps following, like... Well, I mean, he is gay and he's the only boy in the world, so...
Yeah. Well, it's Calibron, I guess.
Oh god, ew! Calibron acts like a 12-year-old. No, ew, gross. I don't even want to think about that. Roxy was great once she got off her alcohol.
Yeah.
She was like Rose, but fun. Like, Rose and Dave just wrapped themselves up in so many layers of irony and shit to protect themselves. It was like Rose if she could be 100% her real self.
She just unwinds for more than 30 seconds.
Yeah, I really like that about Roxy. That's how she felt.
I honestly feel like Rose is like a blobfish, and if she ever calmed down for more than like 30 seconds, she would just bloat up and die.
Well, her and Dave both had like pretty shit childhoods.
Yeah.
Look at fucking John with his normal ass fucking house and shit.
I mean, there was all the pranks.
I guess.
And the dadly ways. The can of shaving
At
cream
least he
everywhere.
acted like a dad.
Yeah, but he acted like the
Though
Leave It to Beaver
Rose's mom
epitome of
isn't
dad.
the worst of the lot. She's not the best, but she's not Dave's brother. And she's not the literal absent of a father.
Bullied with puppets.com.
Oh god, yeah. It's no wonder Dave's so fucked up. God bless him. He just wants affection. He's such an affectionate little guy. You can see him with Carcat, and he's just like, feels comfy for once, and he's just cuddled up on his lap. Like the only thing he ever wanted was affection from another human fucking being.
Dave is Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddie, where he
I
thinks
love
his
him
big
so
brother
much.
is the best thing ever.
That's Eddie.
Okay. I always mix them up.
Well, they're all named Ed, so.
Yeah, I can never tell the three apart. Like, I don't remember the names. I just remember nerd.
Well, he kind of has to like survive. And he really like came out of his little irony bubble.
He did.
And I think Rose, not completely, but she definitely mellowed out with oh, what was her
Kanaya.
wife's name? Kanaya, yeah.
Yeah.
Kanaya on the Let's Read Homestuck. Oh my god, she's kind of the reason I kept listening to it. Because, oh my god, her voice is sexy. I was like, oh! Hello!
Ma'am.
Women with like deep, sexy voices like get me. This Katamari music is relaxing. My mom used to hate Katamari. She thought it was stupid.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's bad.
It's like, all you do is roll that thing around. It's like, yeah, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
But I've always been kind of a fan of weird games to begin with, so.
I mean, like, I like games that are just trying to do one thing and do it well, kind of deal. And Katamari hits that vibe.
I just like it. It's nice and relaxing. It's cute. I don't really need much more than that.
I just like I like the music and I like the vibe of the game. It always made me happy.
Going a little slower than last night. I was so fast last night. You know, it'd be a cute cosplay if I dressed as Rose's mom and you dressed as Don's dad.
I'd have to walk around with a can of Barbasol.
Yeah, you'd be so cute though. You'd have to shave though. He's pretty clean shaven. But I'd get to wear a lab coat and dark lipstick. Make little plushies over.
Hey.
I wouldn't want a John plushie.
Make that little rabbit.
Yeah! Actually, that would be kind of fun. Remember when I follow the Shifty Thrifting blog, and someone was at a thrift store and they found like that ginormous little dragon from Homestuck?
Mm-hmm.
And someone was like, I made that! I mean, that happens.
Yeah. People make custom stuff and then people move or things like that.
Grow up, die.
Yeah.
I mean, I've made a few plushies for people. I imagine not all of them are still going around with people.
You never know. Oh, yeah.
With Minty, yes, though. they're all still there. She loves plushies. I wouldn't find that insulting or anything, though. I would just be happy if they had fun with it for the time they did. And plus, I got paid. I don't care.
But you had fun doing it. That's the important thing.
Me gets my money. Cool. Half the time after I finish something, I don't remember it anyway. Even my own stuff. Sometimes I'm like, did I draw that? I forgot I made a Dave Cat picture for Dick Sucking Day. I was like, what is this? Who drew this? There's arts in my computer as a clip file. I just have the drive to make shit.
Drive to create memes.
Memes?
Hot ladies.
I don't even make that many memes. If I made more memes, I would have more attention.
I can do that whenever I want. Yeah.
I did a comic once with my Walter from Fallout, where he was being interrogated by the Caesar's Legion, and he was like tied to a table and was like bent over, and he's like, "You won't get anything out of me." And then a guy comes in and he like he pulls himself out to gesture. The guy is like, "Get the fuck out!" And then puts his hands back into the ropes because he could have gotten out anytime. He's like, "Let's continue," because he just wanted to get fucked.
He just wanted to get yelled at by
he just wanted to fuck. I love the idea of like, yeah, I'm in here, but I could get out at any time. No, let's go.
It's the Roger Rabbit cartoons.
Yeah. But only when it was the funniest. All you D&D people with your lipid pool eyeballs. Makes it hard to show where the fuck you're looking. Stop it.
Kokoro's only got one eye.
I know. But I think that every time I do like a dragon, it's like they're like, I'm doing this, and it's like an expression. It was like, he has no pupils. Okay, now Kokoro. I forgot the thing.
Spy X Family and Chainsaw Man. Anya with the little Puchita plushie.
Lloyd's realizing he's getting rusty.
What with getting his ass kicked so many times.
I like he just kicked fucking Yuri in the fucking balls and the dude still didn't go down. Straight up in the balls.
As if my wife hasn't done that twice today.
It's his sister.
Yeah, sorry.
I did think for a second he was gonna get him when he pulled up his shirt to see the bullet wound. And then we got to see him in the shower. That was nice. That's probably the most fan service that comic has had. And it's with the dad. That was a fun arc, though. I liked seeing Yuri interact with actual Twilight. That was really interesting. And, you know, actually, Fiona was cool for a bit. Like, I actually really don't care much for her. But she was actually really well done in that chapter, where she, like, literally broke her fucking bones to beat the shit out of the dude. Tomboys were like, women dressing in drag was actually huge during the 20s.
I like that it was bi-monthly.
Men dressing in drag was huge in the 20s.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. The 20s were actually very liberal. I think that's where drag really, like, started, like, the coinage or anything.
Mm.
I know it's definitely where pansy started. I find the characters kind of annoying too, though the anime is directed very well.
Yeah. Like, it has beautiful shots.
The next season probably won't be.
Oof, yeah.
But yeah, I stopped reading it because I thought the characters seemed literally, like, mentally slow. It's like, these guys are really stupid. Like, I'm uncomfortable laughing at them stupid. But the anime was really well done, at least, like, on a technical level.
Mm.
The fucking shots in that thing, and the you know, chick is just so fucking hot.
Yeah.
The boss lady, she's, oh my god. Help!
Mind controls you, mind controls you, mind controls you, mind controls you.
She doesn't need to!
Okay, bottom control is not the same as mind control.
Yes, it is. Shut up. She's so hot. She's like that perfect combo of, like, a well-dressed, like, all put together powerful woman who's powerful not necessarily because of how she can kill people, but because she controls so much, but she could still fucking kill you, and that's awesome.
And then you find out that she is also stupid overpowered and can just murder your ass.
Takes a lot of work. But she doesn't do that a lot.
Mm.
That's the important thing. If she did a lot, it would be boring.
She could, but it's way less efficient than just
Yeah.
like more ordering you around with
Yeah.
capitalism.
Yeah. If she just killed everyone, that would be boring. But the fact that she's manipulating everyone behind the scenes is so much more interesting.
Didn't you get shot? I got better.
God, she's attractive. Ugh. She's so attractive.
Everyone on the train got murdered. How are you fine? Yes?
You don't need a mind control. She's just, like, manipulative. I don't know, like, I think it's eventually shown to be mind control, but she's just very manipulative. And I dig that.
Well, yeah, it's just literally blood manipulation, isn't she?
I don't even care.
Fair. I don't know why I even...
Ho.
I don't even know why I asked.
All I know is she gets that really cool, like, meat halo. I don't actually care what happened. I'll probably just watch the anime. I don't really like reading the manga, so I'll just wait for it to come out and just enjoy her being hot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm waiting for... We're gonna have Kaiju number 8. We're gonna have Dungeon Menchi. So...
Dungeon Menchi is gonna look good.
Oh, yeah. You know, a lot of people are gonna come fucking unglued when we finally get to the elf lady becoming a necromancer and her half-dragon wife. Like,
I want a half-dragon wife.
people are gonna lose their shit when they finally get to that. We're already gonna have the dwarf himbo.
Well, lesbians sell really well. Look at fucking G Gundam that they were like, no, they're not really gay. It's like, shut the fuck up. They have wedding rings.
Look, we know exactly what we're doing. We're going to go back to our series roots, the thing that kept Gundam around so long. Horny women.
Bandai was like, no, they're not actually gay. They just had friendship. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
The Gundam Rider. Tap tap. Gay.
Gay.
G Gundam was unrepentant. Bandai may have to cover its ass because business, but like, no. No one's believing that.
I'm not entirely sure, but it might have, like, come because of the wedding thing.
Mm-hmm.
And wedding is still, I think it got legalized. I'd have to look it up, but it's still a bit of a contention in Japan for LGBT.
You know, honestly, the argument is
In the year
future.
of our Lord, yeah, 2023.
Gundam, it's in future. Who care? Like, we've been doing jokes about this kind of bullshit since the fucking Star Trek Next Generation era. And Worf is in a dress, and he's like, I don't like it. It's women's clothing. And Riker's like, I, the sexist man-ho, look at you with disappointment.
They weren't allowed to be gay in that either.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, the one that had the really good, like, they're gay, they're definitely gay, was Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. They even wrote a fanfic later and they read it out loud.
Yes, because they're gay. And everyone knew. Like, honestly, even baby me back then watching it was just like, oh, these two are just a thing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that even though they took it away in Sailor Moon with Uranus and Neptune,
Yeah.
they're like, we're cousins. I was like, oh, so they're lesbians and cousins. That's kind of fucked up.
That's a little weird, but I mean,
So
whatever,
incest.
I guess.
It didn't even like phase me that much. I didn't even think it was all that weird because it was actually somewhat in Cardcaptor Sakura too. Because I think the guy with white hair is actually their cousin. I forget.
But it's just like, oh. Okay.
All right, what do we give the fish? We have one more. What do we give the fish?
IMAX glasses.
Why?
So then you could have an explosion behind it, like it's getting away from the explosion. Like, yeah! Because Sake Bam Bam Fish is cool, but it doesn't look at explosions.
You're cool. Yay. All right.
AT field.
No, I think the last one is actually another dice bard. Yeah, it is. It's yeah, another dice bard. Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, he got in trouble for like a lot of things from.
Yeah.
Cause like they were like, don't do this kind of stuff. He's like, hey, don't mind if I do. And he was right to do it.
It's so sad.
They even made a joke about the one part where
They had
like,
to fight to make the girl in Owl House bi.
Mhm.
They had to fight to do the wedding in Steven Universe.
Like we're still having to see these stupid struggles to get even just basic shit in.
And then everyone will cry about it, like, it's ruining our children. It's like,
Wooma, shut the fuck up.
gay people exist, straight people exist. Who would have fucking thought? Non-binary people exist. I don't know what their problem with non-binary people is. Like, who cares?
Not shareholder approved. Agreed. I'm going to brush these.
Yeah, you gotta get ready to bed. Sorry, honey. I didn't think I'd go this long.
I was here with you,
I know, but I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Take off your mic before you do, though.
I did.
Okay.
See, it's not on me.
Okay. I'm not gonna look. I'm drawing.
Oh, here's titties.
I'm not gonna look. I'm drawing. Stop it.
Flapping at me.
Fly away now. My brush is so huge. It's like a 44. The food product? Or like bad emails. I know apparently a lot of people cook it with pineapple. I'm not a huge fan of it. He's the foodie. I just eat what's ever in front of me. As long as it's not beans. I don't like the texture. Spam. You're the foodie. What do you think of spam? He says it's fine. meat to the side. This is so weird to do these proportions with a human being. Alright. This looks so weird. I should play Sonic Adventure again on stream sometime. When I first was on the internet, I was a Sonic artist, so it's always a little like, it's my dark past. I should make it like a stretch goal or something. I still have it on Steam, so I could play it. I don't know if anyone would watch. Stretch time! Oh. Actually, I'm gonna use that as a chance to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see. Boop. Take my mic off. Stop showing your butt crack. I love you when he goes to sleep. I had to tell husband to go to sleep.
No, you can't contain me.
Tell me what to do.
Also, have German Fear.
I gotta get the mic back on. Ah! Test. Yeah, it's working.
Testo.
Oop! Let's get this shit done.
Good luck, what?
Don't tell me what to do.
Enjoy my posterior, I leave.
It is a nice posterior. Oh wait, he's got the stupid dice thing for him eyes. I'll make it Chaos Emerald. This body doesn't even make sense. That's true. Especially Sonic art. He could probably hold his tail and go into a spin dash. Reach around. Alright. It's not the best looking thing, but it'll do. Oops, I forgot to sleep there. Squish. I am 99.9% liquid. This is like a relaxing Katamari music. Because Katamari got some good music. Oops, didn't get the other color. Alright, put a little white on this.
I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life.
Alright.
Let's lop up to make a single star in the sky. To you, to you.
Alright, that's the last one.
I need you to feel me. I wanna word you into my life. Let's love up to make a single star in the sky.
Let's get everybody arranged. Oops. Almost, I just gotta arrange everything, but if you want to check out early, that's fine. Just gotta put everybody up so I can post this later. Why is he so big? I hope I'm entertaining enough. I watch anime while I eat.
I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love up to make a single star in the
It's time to do the art Jenga. Gonna shrink him a bit.
Yes to you.
There we go. That's everybody. And save. Alright. That's everyone for this week. I'll see y'all next week at the same time, same place. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.